Welcome to ETFinalscore.com, your source for all the highlight stats and stories and scores from around East Texas high school football, with your host, Eric Sullivan.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into the ETFinalscore.com football show, the final Friday of the regular season, and what a night it has been as number 3 White House hosting John Tyler in a thriller. District title on the line. We also have Jeff Schaefer at number 1 Gilmer at Kilgore, also a district title on the line. The sports reporters from the Tyler paper will be joining us as well from all over their games. To be a part of the show, all you got to do is tweet us at ET Final Score. That's it, at ET Final Score for all your stats, scores, updates. And let me tell you, John Tyler White House just now ending. Last year, speaking of John Tyler White House, it was White House jumping out to this big lead, and then JT showing all kinds of pride to come back and win and capture the district title. Patrick Mahomes Jr. and his senior crew wanted the rematch, and they got it tonight. Let's get to the house for the highlights of this one, and boy, it was just maybe the game of the century. Early on, first play actually, Nick Kane gets it from Gilmer McAllister, and see you later, Jerry Wilson. What a statement by John Tyler to take the lead right out of the gate, 7-0. Patrick Mahomes comes right back. Little crossing pattern to Mr. Jake Parker. Has this young man stepped up or what since Coleman Patterson went down to injury all the way in for the touchdown? We are tied. Mahomes, so intense tonight. But check this out. Trouble with the snap, trouble with the snap right there, but somehow gets it to Ryan Cheatham. What a play right there. Keep the sticks moving. Then Patrick to Jalen Dews. Comes down with the touchdown. Wow. This is only the first half, folks, but back comes Giovanni McAllister. This time he's going to get it somehow to Nick Kane, bouncing off Wildcats left and right, getting it down into the red zone. And then, hey, we've seen this new aspect of Gio's game. Look at him. Bulldoze his way in, takes a big hit, but you can't take down McAllister. He scores. We're back even, and then back comes Mr. Patrick Mahomes Jr. What a play right here. Jake Parker spinning out of trouble again to get the first down. That young man is a warrior out on the football field. And then back comes, this is what it was. Jim McAllister to Rodney Bendy. What a tough catch and play right there. Bendy turning out to be one of the better wide receivers in all of East Texas. And then here comes Mahomes again, doing what he does. Gets it to Shamar Smith. Shamar's got his eyes on the end zone, but John Tyler able to get him inside the 5-yard line. And then just before half, we're going to have Patrick Mahomes Jr. to that guy again, Jake Parker. That's kind of like a Romo to Des Bryant back shoulder play right there. Folks, it just ended. It just ended, and John Tyler, 54, White House, 55. Incredible finish. John Tyler went for 2. They didn't get it. White House able to hang on, win the district championship. John Tyler's 23-game district winning streak comes to an end. Like I said, this one just ended. So Shane Stark from the Tyler paper and ETFinalscore.com website will be joining us shortly to give us the breakdown on that crazy ending. All right. The other monster matchup was number 1 Gilmer at number 3 Kilgore. Both teams undefeated. Both teams in line to get a state championship. But first, who would get the District 16 3A championship from the District of Doom? And, hey, when I say standing room only, it was standing room only. Unbelievable start right here. Blocked field goal by the Kilgore Bulldogs, and they recover and get it all the way down inside to scoring position, and that's where Juju Brown, he knows how to get into the end zone, folks. He sneaks it in for the touchdown, and just like that, the Kilgore Bulldogs have the lead. Early are. Now Tanner Barr's turn. This time he's going to go to his man, Chris Boyd. Is there anybody any better than him after the catch? Up the sideline, touchdown. We are tied at 7. Back come the Bulldogs. So we're going to get just a bulldozing touchdown by Kevin Justice right there. He's been so good this year. They take the lead. and are back up 14-7. Check out this play right here. This sets up what's coming up. Boyd gets it from Tanner Barr. Nice job, nice run right there. And this could be our play of the night. Barr slings it out to Chase Tate. We got a trick play. Back over, the throwback to Mr. Tanner Barr. I love it. We are tied at 14. But Kilgore, I tell you what, you could just feel they wanted this one tonight. Quarterback Benny Colbert doing it himself, kind of a wildcat formation right there. Bounces it out to the left side. Important play because the clock was winding down before half. That moves the sticks, and then Colbert this time up top to Nick Orange, and we've seen this time and time again. Touchdown Bulldogs. They take the lead 20-14 at the half. And look at the final right here. Scotty, I'm glad to say, hey, way to go, Kilgore Bulldogs, getting a district championship, beating number 1 Gilmer in a showdown. 34-29 is your final score in this one. 39-24. Congratulations to Kilgore. All right. Let's check in now on Class 5A. We got reaction from Kilgore and Gilmer coming up from Jeff Shaver in moments. Right now, though, Class 5A, of course, Longview clinched the district championship a week ago. Kind of just a tune-up tonight to wrap up their district schedule, and Coach King and company tuned up just fine tonight against Rockwall. Your final score is 41-7. Lobos already set to play Saturday at their second home field, it seems like, in the playoffs. They'll play this Saturday over at Kincaid Stadium in Dallas. So there it is, 41-7. Longview with the win. Back to that Gilmer-Kilgore game. I mentioned it was just a thrilling ending with Kilgore coming out on top to get the victory. With more on this game, let's go back to R.E. St. John Memorial Stadium. We've got reaction from our own Jeff Schaefer. With
Eric, a huge win for Kilgore tonight. They take down top-ranked Gilmer, earn that District of Doom title, and stay undefeated as we get ready to head into the postseason. Now, I'm joined now by Kevin Justice, who scored the game-winning touchdown for the Bulldogs tonight. Kevin, just take me through that touchdown. Obviously, probably one of the biggest ones you've ever had, right?
Oh, yeah, that was a big touchdown. When I scored that, it was all kind of power flowing through my body. And I know it was motivation flying through my team body. We were like, yeah, we got this. But we knew coming around defense, we were going to have to stop them on their offensive rise, too.
I was going to say, you got to jump right back out there on defense. I mean, how do you move on from the touchdown, obviously a huge high for you, and make sure that you guys lock them down on D?
I mean, we got to do what we got to do. Going back on defense, I mean, I got to do what I can to make this team to the best of their limit. I mean, going through this, it was a great experience knowing that we played a team like this. We're going to be ready to go towards playoffs to get a good team and play a good team as good as they were.
How's it feel to get that district title, especially after losing to them last year?
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Like, we've been waiting for this a long time. Coming up short last year, it was a heartbreaker. But knowing we coming into this, we were going to have to get this and win the District of Doom title.
Kevin, thanks so much. Congrats on the win. Now I'm going to step over to the Kilgore quarterback, Benny Colbert. Now, Benny, talk to me just about the highs and lows of this game. You guys were going back and forth all game long. I mean, what's it like to play in a roller coaster game like this?
I mean, to me, this is a state championship game, if you ask me. Two good teams battling it out on the field, between the whistles. I mean, just have to fight to the end. That's a four-quarter ball game right there. That's good East Texas football for me.
What's the feeling like when you guys go on top there late in the game, but knowing that the defense still has to hold Gilmer and that Gilmer offense, they got to keep them in check?
I mean, we knew after we scored that our defense was going to have to get a stop, and we knew coming in, and they have a high-power offense, but I mean, our defense stood up and came through.
Just tell me, what's it feel like right now, sitting here still undefeated, you just won district title?
I mean, the feeling is amazing. Like, it hasn't really hit me yet, but when I wake up in the morning, it'll hit me hard, probably.
All right, Benny, thanks so much. Congrats and good luck in the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
So, Eric, as I said, big-time win for the Bulldogs here tonight. They defend their home turf, stay unbeaten, win that District of Doom title, and on to the playoffs now for the unbeaten Bulldogs.
All right, Jeff, thank you very much. Congratulations to Kilgore with the victory. All right, let's get an update real quick. Things have happened so crazy tonight. Final score, White House 55. There it is. Thank you, Scotty. 55-54. White House over John Tyler in a thriller. Thankfully, we have Travis Yosting on the line. He was at Wildcat Stadium. Travis, a tremendous ball game. We knew it would be. Take us through the final steps. Now, I believe John Tyler went for two and didn't get it, correct?
That's right. They were down by 7 after Patrick Mahomes scored with about 1:53 to play, and then Jeremy Wilson broke a big run to get them down to 13, and then McCollister ran it from 13 yards out. They went for two, did not get it. White House got a lot of pressure to McCollister, and the pass fell incomplete.
Well, just telling you a lot about the John Tyler Lions, Travis, going for 2 in that situation, not opting for overtime, right?
Right. I talked to Coach Holmes after the game, and he basically told me no guts, no glory. And they wanted to go for it. They wanted to go for that win. They just fell short.
Travis, we could probably talk all night about this football game. The Stars were out tonight. I think Mahomes was just sensational, equally sensational. Giovanni McCollister. Could you pick a player of the game from each team at all?
You'd have to go with Mahomes and McCollister. Mahomes finished with 371 yards passing, 80 yards rushing, and McCollister had a great game too. He finished with 243 passing, as well as 68 rushing.
All right, Travis, thank you once again. What a finish there, 55-54. White House, your district champs, as John Tyler wanted to go for 2 in the win. They didn't get it. As Coach Travis just told us, no guts, no glory by Coach Rickland Holmes. But White House, your district champion. All right, let's get to back to the Rose Stadium now. Robert E. Lee, they've made strides this season, and even though they're not going to the playoffs, trying to play for some pride tonight over Rockwall Heath and get to 5-5 on the season for the first time since 2009. And early on in this one, that's my guy there, Zach Hall, off that read option, hitting Marquiston Williams for the first down. Then Kaiwan Johnson, and everybody loves to have a guy like this on their team, just finds the end zone, 7-0 right there. Robert E. Lee with the lead. They had a critical turnover in the second quarter, a Zach Hall pick 6, and that gave Heath the lead for good, and our final score is 21-7. Rockwall Heath over Robert E. Lee. Real quickly, let's bring in Chris Perry from Rose Stadium. Chris, that pick 6 in the second quarter really just kind of ended the game right there because Lee's offense just didn't have it going tonight, did they?
Yeah, Lee really struggled against Rockwall Heath's defense, but I'll tell you what, Eric, Lee's defense was fantastic tonight. I mean, Heath had the ball, seemingly the whole second half, and Lee was interceptions, forcing fumbles, blocking field goals. I mean, just doing everything they could to keep getting their offense the ball back. They just couldn't. It just didn't work out for them tonight.
Chris, I mentioned it. A lot of strides made this year. I think you can easily say that about what Coach Piskey and the Lee Red Raiders have done. Your take on this 2013 season, real quick.
Well, I mean, I think that exactly what you said. I think they have taken a step. I mean, I know that they would have liked to finish the season off with a victory and a 500 record. But they did some good things. They just know that they have to do more of them, and they know how difficult district play is going to be. I mean, they had a really good non-district slate, and they kind of got bogged down in district.
All right, Chris, job well done as always with the Red Raiders as their season comes to an end, losing 21-7 to Heath. All right, Lufkin Panthers, their season looked to be over. They have just went on a run here. Coach Quick and company in the playoffs, and they beat Conroe tonight 42-14. They are headed to playoff round number 1 starting next Saturday. All right, break time here. Don't go anywhere. We've got so much more to get into in Class 4A and 3A. Break down who's getting in the playoffs. Just go to Twitter, @ETFinalScore.com. That's the place to go. We'll be right back.